Good morning, Reds. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to MUFC Realist TV, your one-stop shop for all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news and takeover news as well. So today we're gonna dive right into what is going on with INEOS and what is the attends. We're gonna talk a little bit about the transfer market as well. We're gonna try to wrap it up in 10 minutes, so bear with me. Stick your arms up and stretch. It's Thursday. Get the blood flow going because here we go. We're going to talk about the transfer budget and what is the intent of INEOS with what's going on with that particularly end of season review. We're going to talk about the centre back situation as reports been coming out that Manchester United are heavily in for their Branthwaite from Everton. The crux is that they want like 60-75 million. United is hoping to wait it out, of course, with Everton to offer a 40 million bid to start with. There's a lot of conflicting reports. Also, we're going to talk about Todibo. He's been speaking out, come and get me. It is what it's been said. But we're also going to talk about the situation with a free signing in the midfield that we are in for heavily. So who is that? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Let's jump right into the stories. Rightio, then let's start right into the heart of the topic of everything, which has been dominating the Manchester United news, and it's the end of the season review, and people have been focusing on the Ten Hag's be or not to be, but it's also being discussed in this end of the season review is the financials, basically. According to the brilliant report from Kieran Maguire and also my friend, the Swedish Rumble that has been following this, and myself, Manchester United can spend more than 35 million. Some pundits has been reporting to say that, listen, it's the liquid cash, what's in the bank, it's only 35 million, and therefore it has to be that we can only spend 35 million. Well, I'm going to tell you that is not the case. Something called amortization. Basically, if you are buying a certain place, let's say for 40 million, right? You spread that out in the 5 years contract. So that will only be registered in the physical financial year as 8 million, right? Plus you got to take in consideration with the wages of the player. So this is how Manchester United can spend the money. Now there's been reports to say that, due to we qualified also to the FA Cup, through the FA Cup to Europa League, that will add on another 75-80 million into the transfer budget, which is positive, really positive. So let's say if Manchester United have 260 million pounds to spend, the overall cost for that year, for this year, without breaching the FFP, it's only going to be 18 million because you divide that into 5 different installments, right? So each year will be registered as 80 million, and that will add on as you go and purchase more. But it's all about also, sell to buy at the end of the day. So this is how Manchester United could spend the money without selling players. But of course, if you sell players, that will balance it out. I hope that makes sense. So let's dive right into the transfer stories and how will this impact Manchester United in the summer window. INEOS seem to have a plan, but nobody really knows. All we know is that are focusing on British talent, and we're going to speak about the next story, the young centre-back situation with Darren Branthwaite. Now, speaking about INEOS intent, it looks like they are going for the Brexit FC, excuse my humor, but they are looking for British talent to fill the homegrown quota without even thinking that the upcoming academy players that's going to be integrated within the first team in the summer is enough to fill the homegrown quota. But Manchester United are confident, according to some reports, that they will land Branthwaite and also the Olise deals. This is the 2 players who have been heavily linked by the media, but it's going to cost a lot. It's going to cost a lot because Branthwaite, the Everton centre-back, 20-year-old, 2-footed apparently, they want about 70 million for him, right? And Olise's release clause in 60. So altogether you add that on, and there's a lot of money already spent on 2 players. So why are these 2 players heavily linked, and do we really need them? If you do look at the continental market, you have better options. For me, Branthwaite, they hope that Manchester United actually hope that Everton, that are desperately needed to sort of cash in a little bit because of financial FFP rules, and they are in big trouble. So they are willing to play the long game, and rumors and speculation saying that Manchester United are willing to put in a 40 million pound bid to test the water. This is rumors and speculations, but at the end of the day, for 60 million. If you do, even if you do manage to get 60 million pounds for this Branthwaite, I don't think he is the answer. You know, you can get a toss in for free 100%. You need a little bit more of experience as well. So for that money, you can absolutely get the next centre back that is better and more experienced, and it's called Todibo. And by the way, Todibo has actually spoken up, come and get me, which is the next story. Now, centre back position is the most important focus for me as a fan and for United to move forward. Basically, with Rafael Varane leaving, potential Victor Lindelof being sold, we already lost two centre backs. And Johnny Evans, by the way, who looks like he's going to retire. So there's three centre backs going. So we need to fill the gap, 100%. So we got to think box clever here and talk about value on the market. Now, Branthwaite, fine, young talent, 20-year-old, a lot of praises, but it doesn't really cut the mustard if you want to pay 60 million or 75 million, even try the market for it, because you can get a toss-in for free. It's got experience, English proven as well. And also the target that we've been linked with is Jean-Claire Todibo, 100%. He's been speaking out in an interview with British media, and he says, for sure, I'm open to join United. Laughs. And that is addressed earlier yesterday. Manchester United are linked with centre-half Jean-Claire Todibo, who is a Nice and INEOS product by his ownership and standard. And it's believed that, you know, he's been asked the question, are you willing to leave? It's like, hi, you almost got me there, but I'm not going to tell. But he's been speaking that he's open to leave. And he's been speaking about how Nice is run. Check out the article on One Football app as well. It's there to say as well. But he said, like, you know, he was tried out when he was a 15-year-old, and he went to try at Manchester United. He also went to Nottingham Forest and Le Havre when he was 15. He said the culture was different at United and Forest. They weren't like players in my neighborhood just trying to enjoy it. He said they were on a mission to try to be professional. That was my mindset at that time. I was there to enjoy, to play football. So basically, it's nice to hear all the compliments. And he was asked at the end of the day, are you willing to join Old Trafford? He said, you almost got me there. But anyway, nice try what he says. But this is a player we can get for 40 million, you know. And you get a tossing in for free as well. So you spent, for two centre-backs, you spent 40 million only. And then you can get another centre-back in for the price of one asking price of a young up-and-coming talent that is not proven yet. So for me, this Branthwaite story, I don't know about this possession, but you got to be box clever. You can get three centre-backs for the price of one. Let me know what you think. Anyway, now the second part of this transfer and strengthen this squad is 100% needs to be on the midfield, according to my opinion. Midfield is the engine of that squad. And since Casemiro looks like he's going to depart Manchester United and join a Saudi club, we just don't know which one, we need to fill that void. And Sofian Amrabats still unclear what the Manchester United will do with him, since we loaned him from Fiorentina and we have an option to buy, which is set to be £20 million. Can that be negotiated? And that is cheap. This is what this financial end of the season review is all about, to approve the transfer budget and the targets. For me personally, I would say keep Amrabat for another season, or just, give him a 3-year contract. But there's one target we also are heavily linked to, and it's Joseph Fofana from Monaco, which is set to believe to be one of Manchester United's highly regarded targets. It's been doing really well. He's also been speaking out here in Inside Football article that Manchester United target almost guaranteed to leave Monaco. He's also chased by other clubs, and he's 25 years of age, right profile what INEOS is looking for. It's said to believe they're looking to recruit players under 26 with some experience as well. So these guys will absolutely add on to the number 6 position. So let me know what you think as well, because we need more midfielder as well. So 100% we've been linked to Onana from Everton. Still, they want big money for that, but for this one, you can get him less than 40 million for Fofana's departure. So 1 year left on his contract. It looks like he's going to depart. You can get a good price for Fofana, and I think he will be a very good addition into the midfield. Another one that's coming out here is the blow potentially Manchester United might face regarding free agent Rabiot from Juventus. Now, this is something that we've been linked to heavily. Rabiot is an engine. He's the end-to-end product that goes end-to-end box midfielder, and he's going for a free. He's going to be a free agent. But the stumbling block, according to some reports, is that he might continue at Juventus because of Champions League football. Rabiot, which is of the age profile 28-29, can be offered a 3-year contract, and I think he can improve that midfield with his dynamism, with his energy, with his endless running for nothing, for free. So you just basically have to pay out his wages, whatever we're going to offer him, do it. Even if we're playing Europa League, we can still qualify for Champions League, so plenty time for Rabiot to play in Champions League, in my opinion. But still, United needs to be box clever. You cannot spend the cash in buying players. You also need to look at players that are for free. Let me know your thoughts regarding Rabiot and also regarding Fofana. Now, to top up this video, we need to finish the dinner, and to finish the dinner is equivalent to the striker who always finished the dinner in a football match. Of course, Manchester United has been reported that they are going to go for a secondary striker to play next to Højlund. It's going to be either a young up-and-coming prospect or it's going to be a more experienced. Now, complication around Benjamin Sesko is rising. His release clause is increasing. RB Leipzig are looking more and more likely to retain the talent or, increase the value when they're going to sell him. And also Xerxes is also wanted by Chelsea, Arsenal, United. He's somebody that United could get for £35 million, but it's stiff competition. That leaves me to the next story for a person that's been on our radar many times, that we've been rejected, has been speaking to Athletic, is Paulo Diabla, the Argentinian Juventus striker who is available for £10 million in this summer. 100% he's been speaking to Athletic. He said, I've been with Italy for almost 12 years. He said, it's been good, it's been challenging, but I'm open for a new challenge. But hang on a second, you rejected us in 2019, so I got a little bit of a problem. Would it cut the mustard in the Premier League? Would you be surprised if INEOS go with a cheaper version like Paulo Diabla for 10 million? It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Anyway, that's Paper Talk, Gash Stories, some fact checks. Please enjoy this video by smashing the little bit of a like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell button so you never miss a live stream or a video from us. Thank you for listening, and we should see you to the next one. Glory, glory, Manchester United.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.